What's going on, good people? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. As for myself, I'm doing great, in good spirits. I got me some rest. Yeah, I got me some rest and I'm feeling quite spiffy, if you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling quite spiffy. I'm just tripping, y'all. What's going on, good people? Listen, like, share, subscribe. I got a good word for y'all today. I ain't going to keep you long. And we're gonna be out of here. Okay. Make sure your notification bell say all so that every time I go live, you will be notified. And yeah, subscribe to my Instagram, Lisa's Real Spill. Subscribe to Facebook, Lisa's Real Spill. Subscribe to Lisa's Kitchen Table Talk. Yes, okay. Because your girl is getting ready to be doing some things around here. Okay, I don't want y'all to miss out on nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But anywho, let's go into this message I got for y'all tonight. It's called Blocking Your Blessings. Okay. And I want to talk about that a little bit because some of us do just that. We block our blessings. Okay. And some of us don't even realize it when we do it. Okay. So let me break it down for you. See, when you sitting around, you talking, right? You talking to your little friends or whatever. Or you might be talking to somebody you have just met, okay? And you start off by gossiping or talking about somebody, you know. And so that could be the person that you sitting there talking to may have had uh uh you know something to offer you. Maybe a good job or you know an opportunity at something, okay? But when you open up your mouth and you start talking about bullshit, basically, but gossiping, it turns the person off. Okay. When you start talking all that mess that really you don't really know this person like that. And they really not trying to hear it, but because they know when you open your mouth, you started gossiping and stuff. Now they know they kind of got an idea of who you are. So whatever the opportunity they did have for you has went right out the window. Okay. Because some of us do that. We block our blessings because we open our mouth and a whole lot of mess come out of it. A whole lot of bullshit come out of it. Right. And because of that, we end up blocking our blessings and don't even know it. Right. That person probably was getting ready to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime. Right. Something really good. But because you opened your mouth and you started talking and the things that was coming out your mouth, that person was like, oh no, she don't got to worry about me. And they might be sitting there looking at you and listening, but they saying to themselves, girl, you just messed up. You just messed up a good opportunity by opening up your mouth. Because see, let me tell you something. When you open up your mouth and you come out your mouth with a bunch of mess, right? People don't want you working for them or they don't want to give you an opportunity because they scared, they feeling like if you started talking to them like that and you didn't know them for 5 seconds, they can only imagine what you're going to do if they, you know, give you an opportunity. They can only imagine what you're going to do with that. Okay. Because that's what you did. You opened up your mouth and you started, you know, talking and a lot of bull monarchy was coming out. It's not like, you know, it's not like the things that you were saying made sense or it was something, it was a you know, a good conversation piece, right? Because sometimes that's what we need to learn how to do. We need to learn how to have good conversation pieces when we first meeting somebody, right? Not sitting up there thinking that somebody wants to start talking about somebody. Okay. That's something that's a no-no right there. That is definitely a no-no. You know what I'm saying? You better learn how to figure out some good conversation pieces so that when you first meet somebody, you can have a conversation with them without gossiping or talking about other people, right? Because some people can't do that. Because some people can't have a conversation without talking about somebody else. They just can't. It's not in them. Because you know what? They are used to doing just that, talking about people, gossiping. That's what they used to. So every time they open their mouth, it's hard for them to talk about something without talking about somebody, because that's all they used to is gossiping. So you got to be careful with that. When you first meeting somebody, you got to teach yourself how to have conversation pieces. And what I mean by that is being able to talk, bring up a conversation without talking about other people. Okay? That's what you got to learn how to do. You got to learn how to be able to talk. Be able to talk without bringing somebody else in it to talk about. Okay? So, work on that. So when you meet people for the first time, you will know how to come at them. You will know what to say and what not to say. But like I said, they could have a good opportunity for you. But because you opened up your mouth and you started talking, a bunch of mess, you started gossiping, you started talking about somebody, your opportunity went right out the window. And you didn't even know it. You had no clue, no idea, right? So you may want to check that, and you may want to, find out some conversation pieces that you could use when you first meeting somebody. Besides opening up your mouth and allowing all the wrong stuff to come out, like basically you talking about other people and stuff like that. And another way you can block your blessings also, say for instance, I pull you up and I say, I got a good business deal, right? But it's not just gonna be you by yourself. You're gonna have to, it's somebody else on board that you would have to work with. Okay. And when you find out who it is, say for instance, you know the person. So now you start bad mouthing the person, right? Or saying stuff about the person, trying to get them out the way altogether. Okay. And then when you when you know you say for instance, you know the person, you start saying stuff about the person to kind of like try to get them out the way. Okay. So now the person looking at you side at it, the one that's trying to put y'all on this business deal together. Hey, Phil's of Grace, how you doing? The one that's trying to put y'all on the business deal together. Now they looking at you side eye because you done started talking about this person. Okay. So now the person that offered it to you, now she looking at you side eye, and she probably really don't want you to work with that person, because now you coming in trying to badmouth somebody that's already there. There you go. There you go again. Blessings going right out the window. And that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just gotta shut up. You gotta shut up, especially if you don't know what to say and how to say it. Okay, you don't know how to have a conversation with people. You just gotta be quiet, because a lot of times some of y'all do. You block your blessings and you don't even realize it. You know. Hey, okay, I want to get off topic anyway. Okay, what's up? What's up, Phil's Grace? Yeah, what's going on? So y'all got to remember that when you just meeting somebody or something, you can't go out there and just be opening up your mouth and gossiping to people and stop and talking about somebody. That's not how you start a conversation. And like I said, if the person thinking about offering you an opportunity, that should go right out the window because excuse me, when you open your mouth, the things that come out of it. What's up, Phils and Grace? You said, okay, I want to get off topic in a way. Go ahead, hon. I'm listening. It's like you were saying, blocking your blessings. Look at my community tab. I was talking about being a peacemaker. Oh, okay. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that though, being a peacemaker. The only thing I say is that you gotta realize when to pull back, because everybody, you know, they say they want peace. They say they wanna they don't want no negativity, but they say one thing, but their actions say something else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with being a peacemaker. Just that you got to know when to pull out, you know, because everybody is not on the same page. People get upset when you talk to people. Wait a minute. People get upset when you talk to people that others don't like for the sake of reconciliation. Exactly. All the time. See, what I've noticed from sitting back observing that on here, that's people want to stay mad because that's content, right? They can get up on that platform, talk about somebody like a Doug, and you know what I mean? That's content. People want you to talk to only people they like. Exactly. I done seen it go down, and that's why I just stay in my lane. Cause a few people have said that I think I'm all this and that or whatever. I don't know how they got that. I just stay in my lane because I don't go, and I have said this before. Oh my goodness, another rapper done got killed. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Miami rapper Baby Sino shot dead after leaving prison. Oh my goodness. Another rapper. Wow. That stuff brings the views for real. Yes, it do. It do. But you know what, brother? I was thinking about, well, I had reached out. I sent you a message on my thing. You had wrote a message and I sent you one back. Um Now, like what you was doing, I could see me doing that, right? Like doing it on another channel, but promoting promoting your other channel like that. But I don't see me, I couldn't take my channel, and I'm not going to take my channel and do that because I'm in the process of starting to do courses and stuff. So I definitely wouldn't want to mess up my channel. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. But you're right, it do bring views. And I noticed something. Uh, it's like, well, I don't watch everybody, but the few people that I have ran across, it's like they pick and choose who they want to have good stuff on here and who they don't, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the people that I see, you know, of color, they argue and fuss all the time, and that's what bring them views. But now I have seen other people who do different things on their channel. It's not, it's not chaotic, chaos and drama and stuff. And they doing very well. So now, which is it? Is that's how it's going down? Is that, you know, it's made for when it comes to certain people, if you're not doing drama and acting crazy, then you don't get no recognition. And that's what I'm starting to pick up on. Because I go through and search, like I said, I don't watch I don't see everybody, but I had pulled up like different channels because I be wanting to see what's going on. Is it just, certain people that have to get up here and act crazy and stuff in order to get views? Or does it go for everybody? Because I don't see where it goes for everybody. I'm riding the algorithm. I'm selling out for the chat. Too much money on here. Right. So what you changed your channel? I may lose friends and I may lose subs, but I am following God's word. Exactly. And I understand that. I definitely understand that, Fields of Grace. That's why I was asking though, because like I say, I went and looked at a few other channels and they don't act like that. Okay. But it seemed like everybody that's, of color, if they don't act crazy and chaotic, then they don't really get the views. Or if they not talking about certain things, they don't really get, they don't get no rhythm. And I'm just saying, is it just me that see that, or is there something wrong with me, or am I missing something? You understand what I'm saying? Am I missing something? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I know we are classified as being crazy and ratchet, I mean, it is what it is. We are classified as those type of people, that's how some people speak of us as being ratchet or and stuff. So I don't know. Feels a great say I'm moving more into other sectors and they don't act like that. Well, I just been staying to myself. I know that I have to network, but I say if eventually, the right people will come, I'll cross paths with the right people. I just been staying in my lane because I don't like that flip. I'm not a flip flopper, right? I'm not. What you see is what you get. If I treat you nice and stuff, I'm going to treat you nice all the time, unless you cross my path wrong. And I got to check you. I don't have no problem with doing that. You understand? But I treat people the way I want to be treated. But for some reason on here, a lot of people do that flip-flopping stuff. And I'm not with it. It's very irritating. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you're not obligated to mess with me or deal with me. Nobody is obligated to deal with me. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand the fake shit. If you don't like me, then stay away from me. It's just simple as that. I really don't understand that fake stuff. I don't get it. Because nobody is obligated to deal with nobody on here. You know what I mean? So I don't understand it. I'm lost. I'm lost with that. But you got so many people that be flip-flopping and shit. I don't get down like that. I think it's uncalled for because I feel like we all grown people. We grown. We grown folks. There's no reason for all that. If you don't like me or you don't care for me, then stay away from me. It ain't no whole lot to that. And that's what I do. I stay in my lane because 1 minute people act one way and then the next minute they act like somebody else. You know, I don't know who is who. So I stay in my lane because one thing I'm not pressed for friends. Okay, I'm not pressed for friends. I love me, so I can live without people. Okay, I don't need no validation from nobody. I can, you know what I'm saying? I put God first, and that's sufficient for me. I don't need friends like that. I'm not pressed, I'm not desperate. And I don't like dealing with people where I am tolerated. Okay? I like dealing with people where I am celebrated, where we'll celebrate each other. Not necessarily me being celebrated, but I like the fact of being around people who don't mind celebrating each other. You know, hey girl, how you doing, baby? You know, so that's how I am. But all this flip flopping and stuff, these people be mad crazy on here for real. They really do, and that's why I just stay in my lane. You know, I deal with the people who deal with me, who treat me the way I treat them. That's the people I deal with. Other than that, I stay in my lane because these people is really crazy. That's just like was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or the day before. Um what is the guy name? AT2. Y'all remember when AT2 went through that scenario where uh what is the other girl? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Was supposed to have said something about him or something. Y'all remember that? AT2 when he went through what he went through and he was very upset and stuff about it. Y'all remember, y'all know what I'm talking about? And yesterday I ran across a video of them people's talking and like like they were saying that it wasn't true. Them people said something about that situation and it wasn't even, they didn't even know if it was true or not. They didn't even know if it was true or not. They just went and said something. No, not her. Not her. Oh, I'm trying to think of the girl name. Not her, the other girl that the other girl that put it out there. And I ran across a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where she was stating that she didn't know if it was true or not, but she just reported it. Now, what kind of stuff is that? She said she didn't know if it was true or not. I reported it. That's crazy. Like you could have messed up somebody's life like that. Like you don't report something like that if you don't know if it's true or not. You get your facts straight first. You don't just do that. You don't just do that to people. That was crazy. She say, what did she say? I'm trying to say what she said verbatim on the video. She was saying, she said she didn't know if it was true, but she went on and reported it and went on with her life. That's what she said. Okay. Then yeah. 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 Fields of grace. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Then she say, then she went into the super chats and stuff that the people gave him. Where them super chats and cash apps that the people gave? Don't you supposed to be getting lawyers and stuff like that? Like, first of all, when that went down, I never heard him ask anybody for any money. Now, I don't know if I missed that part or not, but I never heard him open up and ask somebody for money. Okay? I didn't. Unless, like I said, unless I missed it. But like, man, you don't do that to people. You don't go and tell something like that and you don't know if it's true or not. That's crazy. Like, you could mess up somebody's whole life like that. That is crazy. It's I don't know what. Carl say people will sell their soul for the money. Yeah, because like I say, some of these people on here, they don't, when they getting cash apps and super chats, they don't say shit. But let somebody else start getting them and they not getting them. All of a sudden now they got something to say. That's why I say it's too much flip-flopping. It really is. It's ridiculous. Because we supposed to be grown folks. We not children. We not kids. And as you get older, you're supposed to get better, not worse. Like, for real. I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't understand none of that. I was lost with that. When I heard that, I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, how do you say that about somebody and you don't even know if it's true? That's insane. If I'm going to say something like that about anybody, I'm going to first make sure my facts are straight. I'm not just going to go out there and say something like that about somebody just because that's what I heard or that's what was being said. No, I'm going to find out first if it's true or not, because I could ruin somebody's life like that. I put information out like that and then come to find out it's not true. You understand what I'm saying? You don't do that to people. Like, that's crazy, man. People be doing shit like that, man. I'm telling you. Stuff like that can get you hurt. Seriously. Sure enough. Hey, Tari, how you doing? Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. Wow. Hold up, y'all. Let me answer my door for a second. Who answered? You too. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought my daughter was gonna get it, but she didn't. Sorry about that. Yeah, but that's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's just crazy. People just crazy. And so yeah, that's why I just stay in my lane. And I did, like I say, I deal with folks uh that understand me and I pretty much understand them. And I keep it pushing, you know. But that was really crazy to me. I couldn't when I heard that. Because when it first went down, I knew something wasn't right. I just felt it. That something wasn't right about it. But then, you know, when I heard that, I was like, are you serious? Like, who does that? Like, ain't no way. I couldn't do nobody like that. I ain't put no bones out like that on nobody. And especially if you don't know if it's true or not. That's insane. That is insane. It really is. It's crazy. And then folks wonder why people, don't want to deal with them and stuff like that. Yeah. Wilson Grace said, I'm going to bed. Please pray that God gives me the words that I need to say tomorrow when I speak with a lady. Pray for peace and understanding. Thank you, and I love you. I love you too. I sure will. I sure will, Fields of Grace. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I just don't understand it, y'all. I really don't. And guess what? I'm really not trying to understand it. I see enough shit that makes me want to stay in my lane, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do. I got enough work to do to keep me occupied, you know. So I'm gonna do me and keep it pushing. I ain't gonna be messing with these people because I don't want to deal with nobody that don't want nothing, don't want to do nothing, ain't trying to get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all. I just don't. You hear people all the time talking about they want positivity. I don't want no negativity. I want positivity. And you look up and they be right in the mix of everything. I'd be like, what the hell you tell me that for? Because you don't, you know what I mean? You don't owe me shit. You ain't got to tell me nothing. You can do whatever you want to do. I could care less. I just don't understand it. I don't. I really don't. Yeah. I don't understand it, y'all. That is really, really what you call it? Um, that's just so uncouth, you know? Like, how do you do that? How do you I just don't understand that. I was lost with that when I heard that. Like you just tell something like that on somebody, and it's like it's whatever. Like you don't even care if it's true or not. You just told it because you heard it. You didn't know if it was true or not. That's crazy. Because it could have turned out to be worse than what it really was. You understand what I'm saying? It really could have. And you could just mess up somebody's reputation and everything like that. Girl say Lisa, that's what people do for money. Wow. Well, you know what? They can keep doing that old dumb shit for money because it comes back to bite you in the ass. It really do. It really do. It will come back to bite you. For real. And then I don't understand how people do stuff and then they come back and play victim. You know, I see a lot of that goes on here. They be the main ones doing stuff, but then they come back and play victim. I'd be like, really? Mm, 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 mm. I tell you. But y'all, I was talking about blocking your blessings tonight. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Um, and I was just stating that, you sometimes you gotta be careful how you talk to people, like especially people that you first meet, because you never know what type of opportunity they may have an opportunity for you or anything. You know what I'm saying? But then when you open your mouth and a whole bunch of mess come out of it, it makes them kind of like, uh, like, that's okay. And they kind of shut down on you. So you have to be careful when you're talking to people. Because I noticed some people can't talk to people. Like, say me and you just meet, we just meeting. And I start talking to you about somebody else, right? And you looking at me, kind of side-eyed, because you're saying to yourself now, why is she up here talking to me about somebody else? And I don't know the other person, but still, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people do that because they don't know how to do nothing else. That's what they do. Most of the time, some people, when they talking to somebody else, what are they doing? Talking about somebody else. It becomes a part of them. When you do that, when you always doing that type of shit, it becomes a part of you. You don't know how to do anything else. So that's what I was saying, that some people, especially people that don't know how to have a conversation with people when they first meet them or something, or say for instance, you go to a business meeting or something and you meet new people and y'all start talking and everything, right? And you start talking about other people instead of trying to find out about the business meeting and getting plugged in. You talking about something else. And the people looking at you side-eyed. Now, don't nobody really want you there. There you go. You done blew another opportunity because when you open your mouth, a whole lot of garbage come out of it that don't nobody want to hear. And if you don't know how to talk, then, look it up. You can look it up on YouTube. Conversation pieces, how to have a conversation with someone. You can find out, So that's all. That's really what I was touching on until you know, yeah. I get tired of these damn people, damn flip-floppers. One minute they act like they cool with you, and then the next minute they act like they don't know you. I don't understand that. I'm not good at that. I don't do well with that. I really don't. I really don't. And I guess it was the way I was brought up, you know. My mother always told us, be you, be you. Don't be trying to be somebody else. My mother was like hard on us about that. Just be you. Don't be trying to be somebody else. And then she used to tell us, if it's something you don't like, then you can change it. But don't try to be somebody else. It's not gonna work out for you. So I always practice being me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't accept it, if someone doesn't like it, that's your problem, not mine. This is who I am. And I know that people that really go for you and really, really there for you, they're going to accept you because you're being who you really are, you know? So that's what I do. I always be me. I don't know how to do nothing else. So, yeah, no. Yeah, we definitely got to be careful. You got to be careful about a lot of things because you definitely can mess around and block your blessings in a lot of ways. You know, that's why I'm the type of person when I meet people, I I'm kind of quiet. I'm an observer. You know what I mean? I just like to listen. Just shut up and listen. You know, so I can get a feel on what's really going on and what's you know what everybody talking about. Y'all, I'm eating white donuts. I love white donuts. I know I can't eat them that much, but I do like them. So excuse the mouth and all that, because it get a little messy and stuff. But here's one of my things. I'm just being me. Mm, mm. I love these things. But yeah, you know, I don't know. That's what I do. I just shut up, you know, and pay attention to what the conversation is, how the conversation is going. You know what I mean? then I'll get in it. But for me, I just shut up and I listen to see what's being talked about, you know, which way the conversation is going and stuff like that. So when I do open my mouth, all the wrong stuff won't come out, you know. And if I'm one of them people that don't know what you're really talking about, or I'm not familiar with it, I'm just not gonna say nothing. And then when I get a chance, I'll say something. I'll say, well, I'm not too familiar with that. So that's why I'm just listening. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, mm, mm. I'm sorry, y'all. Mm. You know what though? When I picked up my first donut, I thought I had the camera off. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really did. I thought I had the camera off, but I don't. But I'm eating. Shoot. I'm having a white donut mukbang. Don't pay me. I'm just being silly. Oh yeah, I'm having a white donut mukbang. Y'all want to bite? You see it? Can you see it? Y'all see it? They fresh too. Can you see it? You want to bite? I'm just busting around. That's how they do though when they having the mukbangs. They put their sandwich up there. They be like, "You want to bite?" They be showing them sandwiches and stuff, and they seafood. I might do that. I might start doing some of those mukbangs. Yep, I might get me some seafood and hook it up and do a mukbang on here with y'all. Listen, I wanted to ask you all. Sorry, I forgot to ask why Philsa Rich was here. I don't know if she would be involved. I don't know. Um, Curl, I don't know if you come on camera or not, but I'm trying to find women and men because the channel, Lisa Kitchen Table Talk, I have something that I want to do with that channel. And so I'm trying to get men and women to come on and we're going to pick topics, right? We're going to pick different topics to touch on. And we're just going to open up the conversation and let everybody, speak what they feel about whatever topic. Like, say, for instance, we talking about relationships, being in a relationship. And do you feel like the man can you submit to any man, or do a man have to have certain things going on for you to you know submit to him, something like that. I'm just using that for an example. Say for instance that's what we talking about, relationships, whatever. And then everybody that's on the at the table can talk, speak their mind about whatever is going on, whatever we talking about. Or say, for instance, we talking about traumas, right? And people, will have Men and women. I would like for it to be men and women, not just all women. And they come on and speak about their traumas and different things like that. Like just different topics. We just throw a topic out there and everybody just, say what they feel, you know. It don't necessarily have to be, it don't necessarily have to be oh shit, I lost my thought. But anyway, yeah, that's just an example. Girl say I like to participate from the chat. I kind of figured that. I never seen you up on the panel or nowhere. I kind of figured that. But I got some people I'm gonna reach out to, and and see. I got some people in mind, you know, and I want people that's gonna be honest, open and honest. I don't want nobody that's gonna be lying and stuff or whatever. Which you'll never know. For some people can lie and you won't know they lying. Mm. No, I'm sorry, I ain't eating no more. Did you hear me? I said I'm having a white donut mukbang. I don't know. I like these every now and then. I don't get them all the time, but when I do decide to get some, they be nice and fresh. I'm thinking about that, having a mukbang. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, but I might do that. I might do some of those on here. I don't know. I'll think of something. I got brother disappeared. He said he going with the money. He say it's a lot of money out here in the street, in the internet, on the internet. And he said he going with the money. So I think he's going to start a well, he have another channel. I think he's going to be doing the what you call it, drama and stuff like that. I think that's what he's going to be doing. I can't do it. It's too draining. It'll be very draining. I can't do something just for money. I got to do something that I want to do, that I love doing. You know. Y'all excuse my mouth if it's white. Excuse me. Carol say, turn off the camera and enjoy yourself eating those white donuts. They are good, but I like that. But wait a minute. She said, I'm finished, girl. I'm not eating no more. I done ate a few of them. I'm not eating no more. That's why I was wiping my mouth off. You say, turn off the camera and enjoy yourself eating those white donuts. They are good. But I like that. I think it's coconut. I think it's coconut better. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat no more. I I don't know if y'all wear Carl, you don't wear no jewelry, do you? Or y'all know somebody that wear jewelry. I was gonna show this jewelry tonight. And then I said, I don't know if the people that be on here even wear jewelry. Not doesn't matter, it shouldn't really matter because people oh excuse me. Girl said, yes, I heard him. He liked the mess. It's nothing wrong with that. He's for the money. He don't care about his soul. We all listen to it. I check it out now and then. Oh, okay, right. Right. But I'm looking at mine as a business, right? I don't want it to just be a channel. I'm thinking about I have wrote down some things and figured some things out where so I want mine to be a business, you know? Um and so I don't want to do that. I don't want to mix that with what I'm doing because that's gonna mess up my whole picture. I'm gonna destroy everything that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I really don't. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it going like I got it going so that I was in here today doing some stuff so I could set up, excuse me, set up my courses and stuff, right? And the way I got it planned, it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. I just can see it. I can see it. You ever plan to do something and you can see it? It's like you can see it that it's gonna do well, as it go along, as it come together. So did I read that? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Curl say turn down a black woman, and that is all men and women tear down black people. I don't like that. But if that's what they want to do, they do it. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Curl. You say, I guess because we have souls and I care where my soul is going after I leave this earth. Now I don't knock anyone money. Right. I agree with that, but I also, like you said, I don't want to go to hell. I said that before. I said I don't want to go to hell. You said no, just earrings. Oh, okay. I don't want to go to hell. Um, and so my mother always used to tell us, when you know better, you do better, right? And I know better. I know better. And I would be a fool to get up here and start acting crazy and stuff on this internet when I know better, you know? And just throw away everything that I have. Like, I do. I want this to become a business for me, not just a YouTube channel, you know? I want to take it some steps further. And maybe people not thinking of that, you know. And even if one day I don't have the channel, I still want it to be a business. You understand what I'm saying? And if I go here and do the things that I'm thinking about doing, I can create that for myself, you know. So maybe some people not thinking of it like that for the long haul, you know. But that's how I'm looking at it. I can even see me one day, like maybe opening a recovery house, okay, or something like that. You know, um, I have always said that's what I wanted to do. You know, open a recovery house for women and children, because I know when I was in that space, it was hard to get um places for um women and children. It wasn't easy. Most of the places, the men was able to get somewhere to stay and everything, real quick. But when it came to women with children, it was like a long process. Curl said, yes, it will mess up your brain. Excuse me, y'all. What sponsors would want you for advertising on a message channel if you are looking ahead of your business? Exactly. And like I said, maybe some people don't care for that. Maybe they just like to do what they do, and they like the money, you know. But I'm thinking more of the long haul. And like I said, I want to set things up where, so even if I, you know, say for instance, I don't want to mess with the YouTube channel or whatever, I can still pursue what I'm gonna do, the things that I want to do. I can still go ahead with it. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah. And the way I'm gonna set it up is it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Some things happen overnight, some things take time, you know, but it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait because it's going to do well. And like I say, if I'm going the wrong way with something, God God will show me. He'll guide me. He will definitely guide my little footsteps. You know, He didn't clean me up and dust me off and get me this far to let me fall. You feel me? Yeah, I had some paparazzi jewelry. I know y'all know about the paparazzi jewelry. Girl, I had got so much of it. Brand new jewelry, right? And I had stopped like really messing with it because the person that I ended up being on that team, see, I didn't know that I could have worked by myself. I didn't necessarily have to be on somebody's team. And I didn't know that till after the fact, right? And then the person team that I was on, uh, they was tripping, man. They was really tripping. For real. They was tripping. I'm just gonna leave it at that. They was tripping. And I didn't like it. Okay. So I pulled out. I pulled out because it was something like the same stuff that go on here. You know how people that's I guess don't like you, or if you're not doing what they want you to do, then they end up disliking you, and then they'll take and turn the group against you. Try to turn the group against you. That type of shit. You know what I mean? And so, like I told them, I say I'm not nobody's you know, I'm not nobody's doormat. You're not gonna make me do what you want me to do. Okay, I don't owe you nothing. Just because I'm on your team doesn't mean you can make me, jump when you snap your fingers. All the rest of the people was like, jumping and stuff. I didn't understand that. And like when it was time, if they was trying to meet a quarter, he would come out and act like he was mad. Like he got mad with everybody, like he had an attitude. And then everybody would start swiping their card, buying jewelry, going live, and all this stuff, trying to make sure that, he made the quarter. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I wasn't spending up all my damn money on no damn jewelry. I had just bought some, okay? And I hadn't got rid of that yet. And then I'm going to turn around and buy some more, talking about meeting a quarter for you. I wasn't doing it. They was in there swiping their credit cards, maxing the credit cards out and everything. I said, y'all go right ahead. So when I looked up, I came in a group one morning and said, good morning, right? And nobody wanted to speak. One girl spoke, but nobody else spoke. So then the girl reached out to me and she was like, did you notice that I spoke and you spoke, but nobody else spoke? I said, well, I guess they call that stop being mad. I said, I don't care. I said, I'm not an ass kisser. So if they want to be mad, let them stay mad. I said, I know not to speak no more. Okay. You got one time to ignore me when I speak. You ain't got to worry about me speaking no more. So she reached out to me again and she was like, I can't believe that they acting like that. I said, I bet if you go over there and start swiping your card and buying jewelry, I bet they'll make up to you. I said, but I'm not doing it. So so she said, well, I'm just gonna reach out and talk to him because I don't think that's right. I'm just gonna reach out. I said, well, you can do that. She said, well, why don't you talk to? I said, because I'm not. I said, I'm not talking to him for what? I said, for what? I don't even know him like that. I said, I'm gonna reach out and talk to him, and he done got mad with me for no reason because I won't buy jewelry so he can meet the quarter. I'm not doing it. I said, you can go and talk to him all you want to. I'm not doing it. Girl, why she was on there on a live video? They get on a live video, she crying and stuff. Oh, because I just love mother and this and that and that and this. I just sat right there and looked. I said, oh my goodness. No, she didn't. Got up there crying and everything. I said, I said, to each his own, but I'm not doing it. Carol said, my mom said the same thing. I can't sleep at night if I feel I have hurt anyone's feelings. Yeah, I can see you doing that for a sinner. Wonder why it is so hard for women and children to get help. That is God. That is right. God is good. Yes, all the time. Yeah, it is. It really is. Because when I was out there, it was hard. It was really hard. The first shelter I was in, girl, I had to get up. We had to get up at 6 in the morning and be out of there by 8 every morning. Whether it was snowing, raining, sleet, hailing, whatever. We had to be out of there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Every morning, Carol. I used to hate that. I used to hate it. Because I had my daughter during this time, my daughter was smaller, right? My daughter, my Michelle, my youngest daughter, um, she was really small during this time. And she was real floppy. Like you had to be real careful with her because by her being Down syndrome, her body was like real floppy. She had like no control over her body at this time. So I had to be very, very careful with her, and it was a mess. It was a mess. Some days I used to just bust out crying. I'm serious. I used to just bust out crying. I really would. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard. It was. Yeah, it was hard. But I looked at her, I said, and then my other daughter too. But I had told her she had to go stay with her father for a little while. I said, you need to go stay with your father for a little while because you got to go to school. And I'm not stable. I said, I'm not stable right now. And I didn't want her out there jumping you know, from place to place to place to place. It was bad enough I had to drag my other daughter with me. But I didn't want that. I didn't want her to have to do that. So I told her as soon as I got stable somewhere, I would come and get her. And that's what I did. You know, I found it after that shelter. I went in another shelter for women and children. And I went and got her. Yeah. The lady that worked there, the case manager and stuff, we got together and I went and got Angel, you know. And so she was so happy. She was crying and stuff. She was like, "Mom, I was wondering when you was gonna come and get me." She was just crying. I said, "Girl, I told you I was gonna come and get you." I said, "I just didn't want to come and get you because I wasn't stable. I didn't have nowhere to put you. I didn't want her dragging her all up and down the street, in the rain and in the snow and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that to her. So, and she needed to go to school. So I told her she had to, go stay with her dad. But as soon as I got in that other shelter where I could stay in all day, at that shelter, I was able to stay in all day. I didn't have to get up and be out of there at 8 o'clock and stuff like that. So when I finally got in there, I went and got her and brought her there to stay with me. And then we ended up getting an apartment. So yeah. Like I say, it was hard. I ain't gonna tell nobody that it was easy. It was hard, but you know, when I started putting more faith in God, that's when things started. How can I say? They started getting easier. Well, they felt like things were getting easier, right? Um, so that's what I did. I just kept putting God. I kept praying and talking to God and stuff. But some nights I would lay down, I just cry. I would put the cover over my head. I would put Michelle up under me and had my, taking comfort. And some nights I would go to sleep crying. But I just kept praying and so as I kept praying and putting faith in God, things got better. You know, things it didn't seem as hard as it did. So you got to do what you got to do. You really did. But yeah, I'm getting ready to change my whole life around. You hear me? I'm getting ready to change my whole life. I'm serious. I've been writing stuff down. Every time I get a thought, I'm writing it down because I could do this. And I really do. I want to get a building. I've been saying this for a while, girl. I really have. I've been thinking about this for a while. Getting that building. I got a name for it and everything for women and children. But what I want to do, I want some of it to be for women and children, but I want to get a big enough building where so homeless people can come in and at least get something to eat, take a shower, and put on clean clothes, right? And I'll get people to donate if they got clothes and shoes and stuff to donate. They can donate them to me, and different things like that. I'll wash them up and fold them up and stuff, and get them ready for, getting ready for the people. But that's what I would like to do. I would like to have my women and children in one part, and then my men or men and women who are homeless and they want a bite to eat and somewhere to sit and look at TV, like that. They could come there, you get hot coffee. I'll get some what you call it, coffee makers, and they could get some hot coffee and stuff like that. Yeah. And make them up some baggies, some baggies that take with them, make like a bag lunch or something. And they could be there and look at TV, some movies or something, and then they can take a shower and put on clean clothes. Because my mom used to always say, you don't have to look like where you've been. You get what I'm saying? My mom used to always say that. And let me tell you something. A lot of people didn't know I was homeless. Okay. My baby was clean. Her blankets and stuff was clean. She smelled so good. People could smell her when I would walk past. They could smell that freshness, that baby smell like. And my mom used to always tell me that no matter how bad I felt, you heard me, I made sure I washed myself up, made sure my face was clean, put something on my face, made sure my hair was, looking like something. Nobody knew I was homeless until I said it. Nobody even knew it. Okay. Because you know how some homeless people look like when they walking around, they be, some of them don't be, their hygiene be off, and they be have the clothes that they have on be, looking kind of bad and stuff. But my mother always said that to me. She said, you don't never have to look like, no, that's not how she put it, Carol. She said, you don't have to look like, uh how did she put it? You don't have to look like what you're going through. That's how she said it. You don't have to look like what you are going through. So if you going through a rough time, everybody don't have to know it. That's how she put it. Everybody don't need to know that you having a rough moment, you know? And it made a lot of sense to me. It made a lot of sense to me. And so when I was homeless and stuff, it seemed like everything that my mother used to tell me, it seemed like all of it was just coming back to me, all of it was just coming back. And it was like she was sitting there, like sitting on my shoulder talking to me. And that was part of what helped me keep myself together too. I'm not lying. A lot of stuff that me and her talked about and that she shared with me, came back to me in the midst of everything I was going through. And Carol said, what a story you can tell. You need to finish your book. I will buy it. Look at you now. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you, sometimes I be up there in my room and I'll pray, right? And the tears just be rolling. But it don't be sad tears, it be happy tears, Because if you had to talk to me some years ago, I wouldn't have told you I would have been here now. To look back at where I've been, I would have told you I would have been dead by now. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the type of life I was living. And just being out there, you can end up dead just being out there in the world. You don't have to be out there robbing or or doing something strange for some change or any of that. But to be in that world, period, you can cause you to lose your life. I could have snorted something one day and OD. Because let me tell you, God is so good, because fentanyl hadn't hit the street yet when I was out there, right? Everything was still heroin. But I am so glad that God got me out of there, because I probably would have been lights out, okay? Because that fentanyl took a lot of people away from here. It really did. That fentanyl took a lot of people away from here. Because people was taking that fentanyl and chopping it up and putting it in stuff. And they knew it wasn't, the dealers knew that it wasn't, real stuff. But they didn't care. They didn't care. They cared about making $1, okay? And things was getting rough for them because they didn't have nowhere to go and buy it. They didn't have the money to go and buy, heroin. So they would get a little bit of heroin and put all kinds of stuff in it, to make people know it or feel like they high. Okay? And they was killing people. People was ODing and dying and stuff. It was really sad. I remember one day it was a lady and her daughter down there, and both of them had got hold of that fentanyl, and they were stretched out on the ground downtown, by Lexington Market. They were stretched out on the ground, right? And the daughter died. They couldn't revive the daughter. It was, oh, you seen that? Oh, okay, yeah, because it was on what is that? Murder. It was on Murder Inc. And it was on something else too. It was on the news and stuff too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you remember that. Yeah. That was terrible. That was terrible. It was. And that day, believe it or not, that day I had went down like to market because I would go down there and get me some food sometime. And I walked past them and I seen them stretched out on the ground, but I didn't think they that they was that bad off. I took it as though they was high. Okay. And I went on. But yeah, they died down there. Well, the daughter did, if I'm not mistaken. I think the daughter died. I think they saved the mother, but I think the daughter died. I was like, my goodness. And they were still in the same place that they was in when I was leaving from down there, when I came from the market and walked past them, So many people, we lost so many people through this fentanyl thing. Like I'm telling you, here where I live at, it was like it was a pandemic. You know how we lost so many people, from the pandemic? That's how it was here when that fentanyl hit. Oh my goodness, that fentanyl was cleaning people out. It was so sad. It was so sad. Carl said, well, Lisa, I got to go, but I will put you on my television and will be listening. Need to do some housework and cook. Oh, okay. I know that's right. Well, it's late here. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:03 here where I live at. Yeah. I ain't gonna stay on here too long, Carl. I just came on to holler at y'all. And I ain't gonna stay on here too long. Cause I got a few things that I need to do. Um I did get my video together for my ads and stuff, right? And yeah, I got a few more things to do. The the lady had reached out to me today and she was like, I probably talk to you next week. She said she was having car trouble. So she said she might talk to me next week. Oh no. Yeah, but I'm gonna be showing this. Well, you know what, Carl? I'm gonna take it and put it on my Instagram. I got a light box, and the light box make pictures look so pretty, right? You ever heard of a light box? You probably have heard of it, but you can take and like put jewelry in it and take pictures of it and different stuff like that. It make your pictures look so professional, you know. So I pulled out all this jewelry. I got so much jewelry in here. I'm gonna sell this jewelry. Brand new damn jewelry. Bracelets, necklace sets, all that stuff. I said, man, I'm getting rid of this stuff. I sure am. And I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna put some of them together like sets and put them in my light box and take pictures of them and put them on my I'm gonna put them on my Instagram. Yeah. I like this. I like the color. It's the earring. You always get earrings and a necklace. You always get earrings to go with your necklace. I did. I got all this stuff, brand new stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had put it up in the top of my closet, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot it was in there. What made me think about it was uh a friend of mine, we was talking on the phone and she brought something up about paparazzi. And I said, oh my goodness. I said, girl, I got all that jewelry upstairs, brand new jewelry. I said, sitting in my closet. I said, I had forgot all about it. And she was like, girl, you better get that jewelry out and sell it. I said, I sure am. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. Take it right out and put it together, you know, put it together and sell it. I might keep one of these bracelets. I like this bracelet. It looked like multiple bracelets, but it's only one bracelet. I like the way that look. Why is my thing acting up like that? Yeah, I like the way that look. I got a gold one and a silver one. Yeah, I sure did. I said, oh no. And this is a set. I got all this jewelry. I couldn't believe it. I said, Lisa, if you don't get rid of this stuff, yeah, still in the plastic. My stuff is still in the plastic, girl. You know. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take pictures of it. I'm gonna use my light box, take some pictures of it, and put it out to sell. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it, get rid of it. Yup. That could be a couple dollars in my pocket, you know. But you know what? It's some people that make some big money selling paparazzi. Seriously. They be making a lot of money. For real. Yes, they really do. But you know what? I learned my lesson though, because you can't let people stop you from doing anything that you want to do. You know, no matter how they act. I should have just went on by myself and continued on my journey. Because I sit back and look and be like, damn, look where I could have been at now with my jewelry and everything else. I would have had my own little platform. You know what I'm saying? Selling my own jewelry. I could have sold anything I wanted on there. I sure could have. But that's all right. That's all right. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Oh, okay. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Okay, I sure will. I sure will. And it's also I do have it. You know where you go at where it say about where you know how you go to your channel and you go to about and it have like your Facebook, your Instagram, stuff like that. Now I do have it there, but I'm gonna put it in my description box. You are so right. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna start putting it in there, you know, all the time. All of my links and stuff. I'm gonna start putting it in there. And I'm on Linktree too. So I got one link where so you could go to that and get access to everything. So you're right. Yeah, you are right about that, Marilyn. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna put all this together and take pictures of it, take some nice pictures of it, and put it on my Instagram so I can get rid of it. I got so much of it, it's a shame. It's a daggone shame. But that's all right. I'll get rid of it. I sure will. Cause some like I said, some of them they make a lot of money selling that jewelry. They really do. They really do. I was surprised at how much money they was making selling that jewelry. They be rolling. You heard what I say? Marilyn say it just makes it simple for anybody that's watching and wants to buy. Give them a direct link. Exactly. You're right. You are so right. Yes, you should put all your links. Yeah, I sure am. Yeah, I'm gonna put them all in the description box. I sure am, Marilyn. You're right about that. You are so right because when people gotta go looking for something, you lose them. You know what I'm saying? You'll lose them because they gotta go looking. Where if it's right there, they'll just hit the link. You know what I'm saying? So you are so right. You right about that. Yeah, you are so right. Marilyn, you subscribe to my channel, or you just stopping through? Yeah, you said yes, it is. It is good marketing. You are right about that. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting all of them in there. You're right, Marilyn. I agree with you on that. I really do. I agree with you on that. Look at these. I don't know what you call them, but where's my thing where you can? And look, they got it's a bracelet just like it. Yes, I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put them together like sets, right? I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put the stuff together like sets and take pictures of them. And that way, I'm gonna sell mine like sets. I'm not gonna sell it piece by piece by piece. You know, I'm gonna put it together. The stuff that I can't put together like sets, I'm gonna put it together and do it like that. Mhm. What you think? That's a good idea. You think that's a good idea? Yes, that's very helpful. That was very helpful, Marilyn. You subscribe to me or you just stopping through? I don't remember seeing you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came out. What, you be in the bushes a lot? What she say? Oh. I know some people be in the bushes and they don't come out, you know. But y'all can come out because it's really everybody is really respectful over here. You know, we don't be no arguing and fussing going on or nothing like that. And I'm not gonna let it go down like that. I will put people out of here. Don't nobody argue and fuss over here. We all get along. Yup, we all get along. Yup, it's very pleasant over here. Curl say that is right. I have bought so much of that jewelry, lady. I have bought so much of that jewelry, lady on my job used to sell it, and I used to buy it. I have so much of it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Marilyn. I don't remember seeing you. So that's why I was asking you. I said, "What, you be in the bushes sometimes?" I'm glad you came through, though. I'm glad you came on here and hollered at me. Yeah, because I know some people don't like coming to the chat. You said, "Yup, yup, yup." Yeah, I know some people don't like coming to the chat because they don't really know if the channel is if everything is good. You know what I mean? Like, but it's very pleasant in here. And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect nobody or none of that. I don't get down like that. It's where everybody is respectful to each other. Yeah. So you would be comfortable. You would be comfortable in here. And it don't be no big crowd either. It don't be like a big crowd, but everybody respects each other. So you won't have to worry about that. And like I said, I'll put your ass out of here if you try to disrespect somebody. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with putting people out of here. I don't play that because I want my channel to be a place where people can be comfortable, you know, and express themselves about whatever. And if you allow people to be disrespectful to people, then people won't want to come in the chat, you know? So I don't play that. I will block you real fast. Yeah, I don't play that. I don't we don't do that over here. We like family over here. We respect each other and everybody speak their mind, about whatever they want to talk about, whatever they feeling. Nobody, we don't judge. You know, we don't judge over here. You met me on RA. Wait a minute. On RA. Wait a minute. You met me. You met. I met you on RA. I'm trying to think who was RA. 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 I'm not. I gotta think about that. I'm not quite sure who that is. RA. Curl say I have those earrings and bracelet like copper. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Watch when you look on my Instagram, you're gonna see the pictures I'm talking about. I'm gonna use my light box, and they make pictures look so nice, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. R A. I'm trying to think. R A. I can't think of who that is right offhand. You say you met me on there. Met you on RA. I gotta think about who that is. I don't know who that is. I can't remember who that is right offhand. RA. RA. Huh. It must be somebody I ain't seen in a minute because I can't think of who that is. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you met me. I'm glad you subscribed, and I'm glad you came in the chat. You know, I really am. I don't like that. I don't like when people be kind of leery about coming in the chat. You know, but you don't have to be leery about this chat. That's for sure. Because the black party, we'll send you. We'll give you your snacks and then send you to the black party. That's how we do over here. That's what my moderator came up with. Ben Stinker. Ben Stinker be working her butt off. She really do. Y'all, what are some other things that we can do like on here? Like, I know we always talk about good, different stuff, but what are some other things that we could do or talk about? Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay. All right. Now I'm with you. I'm with you now. I'm with you now, girl. Yeah. I talk about addiction too, recovery. But I talk about self-development. Because I feel like all of that go together. Like once you stop using, right? Then you gotta get your life back together, right? You gotta get your attitude back right. You gotta work on mm, here I go stuttering. That sounds like a seal. Is it a seal that makes that noise? But no, like uh, like once you get clean and you start recovering, then you go into a place of self-development. You understand? And so I talk about all of that over here. I talk about all of it. Yeah. Because I think all of it is important. And I feel like they all go hand in hand. For me. For me it did. I got clean. And then I started recovering. I started recovery, not recovering. I started recovery, right? After I got clean. And I've been, it never stops, it never stops. So, and uh, I had to do some self development too, you know. So yeah, I think it all goes hand in hand because I know for me, all of it played a part in my life, right? After I got clean and stuff, and then, like I said, I started going into the recovery part of it, and and while I'm doing that, self development, I had to change my attitude. I had to I had to work on so much. I had to learn how to love myself again. I had to work on my self-esteem because my self-esteem was low. You know, when you out there using, it tears your self-esteem up. It really do, you know. It tears your self-esteem up. Something terrible. You be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, because I was the type of person that looked you in your eyes when I talked to you, right? But as time went on, I stopped looking people in the face. I would talk, but I would turn my head you know, or something like that. But yeah, life is a work in progress. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Marilyn. You is so right. It really is. But you know what? It's all worth it though, because I feel so good about myself. I really, really love myself. I really can say I love myself today. And I really mean it. You know, I look in the mirror and tell myself I love you, you know, stuff like that. I do. I really feel good about myself today. And I really mean it. It's not something like, because when I first started out, I would tell myself good things, but it was a force, okay? Because I had lost all my self love and stuff like that. So it was like a forced thing at first, you know. But after a while, as I kept doing it, it became a part of me, you know. And so now I feel so much better, y'all. I really love me today. And I don't worry about what people think or how people feel about me, you know. I used to, but I don't know more. Like I got family members, right, that don't even really fuck with me. Um, for whatever the reason. I don't know what the reason is, because I didn't do anything to them. But I think it was because of the life I lived, the things I went through in my life. And they went through some things too. They probably didn't get as bad as I was, right? But they went through some things too. But they don't want to. I guess they not like me. I just talk about my shit, you know, and they try to keep it cute. I guess that's what you call it, keeping it cute. Or they want to act like, don't nobody need to know. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying they got to walk around with a sign on their back, you know, but don't try to act like you were so good, like you were so perfect, you know. So it used to bother me at one time, but now it doesn't. It doesn't bother me, you know, but at one time it used to. Yeah. Because I was like, these supposed to be my family. This supposed to be my family. And then the day my sister called me, but I was on live, so I didn't answer. I had just got on here, so I didn't even bother to answer. You know. Now she called. I haven't heard from her in so long. Okay. Now, at one time we had started hanging out with each other. But all of a sudden, uh, you know, she went back to work. I knew that. But she stopped calling and stuff like that. And you know what I said? I'm not going to be forcing myself on nobody to be a part of my life. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Oh my God, Angel. All right, wait a minute. I say I'm not going to do that. Uh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to force myself on people that act like they don't want to be bothered. You know, or like uh, they so much better than me or whatever. I ain't got time for that. You know, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. I'm glad I learned how to do that. Go where I am celebrated. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't let it get me down no more. I sure don't. Merlin say, I say it's none of my business what people think of me. It's between me and my high power. That's right. That's right, Merlin. That's right. That's right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that one. I sure do. That is the truth right there. Uh, that is so true. Sorry, say Miss Lisa, you're like KFC chicken, 100% original. I know that's right. Thank you, Tari. He say you like KFC chicken, 100% original. That's what I'm talking about. That's the best way to be. Just be you. Be you. What's that song? Be original. Be original. Be original. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the best way to be, though. Be yourself. You know? Don't be trying to be somebody else. Just be you. Yeah. I'm so glad I got to that place, being comfortable in my own skin and being able to just be me and not worry about what other people think, you know? Because I went through that when I was like I said, when I first got clean and my looks wasn't, up to par. I really messed myself up. And um yeah, there was so much going on mentally, but I'm so glad that I made it through it and that that I just be me, you know. That's it and that's all. I just be me. And I'm comfortable in my skin, you know, and I'm at peace. I got some peace in my life. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't trade it in for the world. That's why anything come my way, and I think if I think it's gonna be a problem, I won't respond for real. I just ignore it. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know what be going on with some people, but I can't worry about other people. I can only do me. I can only worry about me, And I think that's where sometimes people get sidetracked because they start instead of just worrying about themselves and trying to do what they need to do for self, right? They start, worrying about other people. So I'm glad I have gotten to a place where as though it's all about me. Marilyn say, be the best you that you can be. I'm telling you now. Oh yeah. That is so true, Marilyn. And that's what I do. I try to put my best foot forward. You know, even some days when I feel like I could have did better, right? Um, I don't beat myself up about it. I just say tomorrow, if the Lord spare me and I wake up, I'll do, I can do a better, I can do better. So that's what I do. I did a TikTok about that today. I mean, not a TikTok, a reel about that today. About I said something like, "Don't worry about yesterday. It's gone. It's done. You can't turn the clock back. You can't turn the clock back. But if you did the best that you could do, then that's all that matters." That's what I said on the reel. And I don't know if I'm quoting it verbatim, but it was close to it. You know what I mean? That's what I said on the reel. I said I sure did. I said, stop worrying about yesterday. It's gone, it's done, it's over. You can't turn the clock back. But as long as you did the best that you can do, that's all that matters. You know? And I truly believe that. I feel like, some people like, because yesterday wasn't like they wanted it to be. Some people actually be, like really thinking about it and stuff and have it on their mind. And once that day is gone, that's it. It's over. You can't turn the clock back, or none of that. So it's a wrap. But if God woke you up and you did the best that you could do, you know, yesterday, that's all that matters. If you put your best foot forward, that's all that matters. Keep going, you know. And even if you didn't, still, if God give you another chance and you wake up the next day, then hey, you got another chance where you can do better than you did yesterday. You see what I'm saying? But that's how I look at things. If I did something today and I put my best foot, I did the best that I know how to do. Hey, that's all that matters to me, you know. But even if I've had days where so I didn't really put my best foot forward, you know. For whatever the reason, maybe it was one of them days I didn't feel like it. So I just did what I just did a little something, something. And then it bothered me, but I still don't let that hold me back. I say, if God give me another chance, He wake me up the next day, then I got another chance to put my best foot forward to do the best that I know I can do. You know? So that's how I look at that. That's how I look at things. But everybody doesn't look at it like that. So look, y'all. It was something that I wanted to show y'all. Let me see if I can share my screen and pull it up. Did y'all hear about the girl Tamala? I think I'm saying her name right. Tamara, Tamala. I can't remember her last name, but she ended up dead. She went to a sleepover, like a slumber party, with her friends. She was the only black girl there, and some kind of way she ended up, you know, y'all got a minute, I'm gonna pull it up, and so I want y'all to check that out. That was so creepy. And the people that was there with her, they just was nonchalant. very nonchalant. You know, if that was me, I would have been like, oh my, oh, 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 we found her. She's in the backyard. I would have rolled her over to see if she was breathing and stuff. You know what I mean? I would have been in rare form. I'm telling you, I would have been so, I would have been panicking. So I would have been like worked up, you know. But they was like nonchalant. Everybody acted nonchalant about it. I was like, what is going on with this for real? Marilyn say, I'm 72 years old, and every morning when I wake up, I thank my Heavenly Father for another beautiful day. Me too, Marilyn. Me too. Me too. I sure do. Every morning, I say, Lord, thank you. I thank you for allowing me to wake up this morning. You know, I sure do. Because a lot of people take it for granted. Some people take it for granted. They act like they supposed to wake up, you know, on their own. No, I do the same thing. My motto is may I make a difference in someone's life every day. I know that's right. I like that. I know that's right, Marilyn. I like that. Well, I'm glad you came in and talked to us and stuff. I really am. I love your energy. Yeah, I want to see if I can pull up so because I wanted y'all to check it out. I'm gonna hit the wrong thing. Wait a minute. That was really creepy, y'all. Like everybody was acting nonchalant, and then they said the husband, uh, what y'all call that when they had the body looked over again, like a autopsy. The husband had another one done, and his wife had bruises on her and stuff, as if she fought, like she might have been fighting. They threw her over a balcony, right? And she had bruises, and she had some kind of mark that went down with to her heart. I don't know if somebody hit her in her chest with something or what, but it was crazy, y'all. It was really crazy. Let me see if I can pull it up because I can't remember her whole name. I know it's Tamale. Tamale. I hope I'm saying it right. Tamale. 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 It might just come up. So let's see. Yeah, it might just come up. I don't know. We're gonna see though. We're gonna try to find it. Find it, find it, find it. Yeah, because I was like, what? Yeah, she was the only black girl there. Everybody else was white. And some kind of way, she ended up, her life was ended. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I gotta switch the account because my daughter got this. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, stop playing. Why is my thing moving so slow? Really? Why it won't let me or maybe I can't do it on here like this. Is that what he's trying to tell me? Oh boy. This thing on my nerves sometimes. It make me want to slap it. Just slap it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's not gonna let me do it just like that. Now and it popped up. Ain't that something? Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-da-da-dum. Okay. I had to switch the account. My daughter had her account on, and I had to switch it to mine. Come on, come on, come on. Stop playing with me. Get it right. My thing moving mighty slow. I don't understand that. I mean, it's creeping. Oh boy, come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And do the right thing. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna do, y'all. Let's see what it's gonna do. Okay, I think we getting somewhere. I think we getting somewhere. My thing is moving slow though. Usually it be like pop, pop, pop. And now it's moving slow as molasses. Very slow. I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to check it out though. I'm gonna have to do something. Okay. Now let's see if we can find it. I hope I'm spelling her name right. Because I can't remember her last name, you guys. Is it Tamale? Tamale. I think it's Tamale. I think. Boy, let's see. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. It might just come up. I think I'm spelling it right. I'm not sure. I am not sure, good people. I definitely wanted y'all to see it because that was weird. Like that whole thing was just really, really weird. I don't think I got the right one. Let me see. I might can find it on. It was really weird, you guys. I was like, what is going on? Let me see something. Give me a minute, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. Because we're going to find it. We're going to find it. Yeah, I think I spelled it wrong. I don't think this is it. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm spelling the name wrong, you guys. I apologize. I'm spelling the name wrong. Give me a minute. I can't see the chat, y'all. So give me a minute, please. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay. I think this is it right here. Okay. The full story. Okay, y'all. We getting somewhere. Just work with me. Work with me, good peoples. Work with me, good people. I had to get it right. I had to get it right. Okay, now is this the now which one is it? Okay, because they got quite a few. They got quite a few things going on in here, y'all. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, because some of them was doing interviews and different things like that, right? Um, okay, let's go back up. I'm trying to find, they said the full story. I put the full story. Kendall Ray. No, this is not. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Is this, because I was trying to find it, y'all. Like, I didn't want to play somebody else's channel. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. I definitely didn't. I didn't want to play somebody else's channel. You know how people do when you play somebody else's channel. They go crazy. They be striking your channel and all that good stuff. Let's see. I was trying to see if they had it like in a news thing. You know how it be on the news first. So it might not be. Maybe they don't have it on here like that. That's what I was trying to see if it was on news. They got it on here, but it's on other people's channel. I don't want to play nobody else's content. Shit. Oh well. I don't know, y'all. You might not be able to play it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We probably I don't see the news snippet, right? That's what I was looking for because I wanted to play that instead of playing. I didn't want to play somebody else's channel. I know sometimes you can put the what you call it, the thing on there. Uh so I don't know. I would have to put my thing on there. Let's see. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna have to put my thing on there before I can play it.
Hey
Hold
guys,
on.
welcome back to my channel. So happy to have you here. If you are new, welcome. So today I'm talking about a very highly requested case.
Why this one?
And this one, I have to warn you in advance, is
I was
so
trying to pause it, but
frustrating.
it won't pause. Why it won't pause?
It's
Oh, jeez. Give me a break. No, y'all, we gonna be able to play this. Well, I might have to take and put it back on here. Put my thing, my sticker thing up, and then put it back on there. Yeah, I was trying to find the news of it. You know how they have the news thing, and not the oh, she said I like people with good spirits. Yes, me too, Marilyn. I apologize, y'all. I was trying to find one with the news on it, like the news thing, because I didn't want to play somebody else's channel. You know how people get when you play that channel. You know they wanna you know uh copyright you or whatever. but I didn't see the actual news article. That's what I was looking for. The news article instead of somebody's channel, you know. But that was crazy. That whole story was crazy. If y'all get a chance, go check it out. Her name is Tamala. Hold on, I'm going to tell y'all. Tamala Horse. Tamala Horsford. HORSFORD. If y'all get a chance, go look at that. That was crazy. And they acted so nonchalant, like it wasn't that serious, that they found that girl, face down in the ground, right? She was face down. She was on the balcony, but she ended up face down in the yard, from what they saying. But when her husband had another autopsy done, come to find out, the girl had bruises all on her. Like these kind of bruises. How did she get these kind of bruises from falling off a balcony? Right? Something like something jabbed her in her chest to her heart. Okay. And they said that the bruises looked like she was trying to fight back. So they probably threw her over that balcony. You know, that's what it sounds like to me from what I listened to. It sounds like all of them might have teamed up on her and threw her over that balcony, and she probably was trying to fight, you know, trying to fight them to keep them from pushing her over there. But of course, she was the only one, and the rest of them, you know, was against her. And that's probably what they did. They probably jumped on her and thought it was going to be easy to just throw her off off the balcony, right? And it wasn't. She probably fought back, but she had bruises and stuff on her. Let you know something else happened to her, because she wouldn't have had those type of bruises from just falling off of the balcony. Okay, she wouldn't have had just those type of bruises. So something else happened, and people are talking about it now because they want the case open back up. They trying to get the police and them to open up the case back up. So yeah, but I believe that the people that was there during that moment, I believe they had something to do with it. I really do. I really do. And she had 4 kids. She was like a football mom. The kids played football, you know. Well, some of them played football. She was always there, you know, they cheered them on with the football and stuff like that. And she knew some of the women. She didn't know all of the women. Okay. The one that she didn't know too good is the one they ended up going over to her house for the sleepover. Right? She wanted to go home, but she stayed because she had been drinking. Okay? So, you know, she stayed, and as a result of her staying, that's what happened to her. She's no longer here today. I know her husband is devastated. You know, they had 4 kids. No, 5 kids. I know he's devastated. He's devastated. I know he is. Ooh. And then her friend, they interviewed the girlfriend, okay, the one that ended up, you know, they talked to her friend. She said, I'm not going to stop until I get results, until I find out what happened to my friend. Because I know that something happened to her, and I want to know what happened to her. Her husband wants to know what happened to her. We all want to know what happened to her. We know something happened. Yeah. So I think eventually they're going to end up opening this case back up because everybody's talking about it now. You know what I mean? And it's starting to get noticed. You know, it's starting to get noticed. So they may end up opening it up. But you know, I think it's sad that when it's someone of color, it seems like nobody wants to go out their way and take that extra jump, right? But when it's somebody that's non-color, you know, somebody of no color, it's like everybody want to jump mountains, jump over the sun and stuff to figure out what happened, right? I think it's just so messed up because everybody should be treated the same. Everybody should be treated the same. But unfortunately, we still got same stuff going on. It's bad. It's crazy. But I'm getting ready to let y'all go. I didn't know I was on here this long. I didn't mean to stay this long. But I enjoyed the little chit chat. I enjoyed y'all coming and hanging out with me. I definitely appreciate it. Miss Merlin, I hope that you come back. Yeah, but I definitely appreciate it that y'all being here. The conversation is always good, you know. We always have good conversation in here. I love you guys. Y'all stay prayed up and stay safe. Okay. And Lord's willing, I'll see y'all on the next one. Good night.